Anthropic leaders say they only noticed the attack happen after performing tests prompted by a different hack earlier this month when OpenAI revealed its platform breached another AI company.
Now, in this case, Anthropic says its AI models were able to break into the other companies by exploiting weak passwords and finding points that didn't require logins. Officials say none of the companies even realized they had been hacked. This follows a recent KARE 11 Star Tribune and U of M poll showing more than 75% of surveyed Minnesotans are either somewhat or very concerned about AI. And it begs the question, where do we go from here? And how do we put limits on AI's capabilities? Jessica Hart's here with our top story.
Lauren, it's a good question. How do you put limits on AI so it doesn't go around the rules already put in place? It's a question which experts in this field don't have an answer for.
AI has become a part of our everyday life, but at what point do we lose control?
Now, this is not the moment to panic, but it is the moment to require real engineering, safeguards, human control, and accountability before autonomous agents are connected to systems. That matters.
Fazal Khalil, Metro State University Cyber Program Director, says the recent Anthropic AI models that went rogue didn't do so for the wrong reasons. It was simply trying to achieve its goal.
It's pure math. They have no malice intentions. They are just solving the problem. Again, the problem is the human side, that we are not providing the proper guardrails to control it.
I'm really concerned about it, and I think everyone should be concerned.
John Abraham, an engineering professor at the University of St. Thomas, says most U.S. companies have guardrails in place, but they're not perfect.
And when we give the AI models a goal, often that goal overrides their rules, and so they will break rules to achieve their goal. And so we have to have a better balance where these AI models are smart enough to know, maybe I don't need to fulfill that goal because it's going to have this negative consequence. We're not there yet, though.
Abraham says AI models are useful, but it does have its problems, and he isn't sure the problems outweigh the benefits.
We really don't know, but we're going to know soon because this is moving so fast that we're going to have some clarity in the next year or so about how damaging these AI models can be. But frankly, I don't know, and anyone who tells you they know is making it up.
Abraham says Anthropic is one of the leaders on AI safety and has pushed for regulations, but even they are, as you can see, have issues. Most U.S. companies have guardrails in place for AI models, but international models don't. Kaleem says attacks on infrastructure using AI models could become more common and says we should start thinking about using AI agents to defend computers.
The thing he brought up is so scary. We don't know yet what's going to happen with this. It could be a year or so before we do, but by that time it might be too late. And I think Anthropic's warned about this, Jessica. It's an interesting issue.
And that's part of the concern here, Lauren, is that it's moving so fast. It's not surprising how fast it moves, but what surprised Abraham is how many different ways a train can fall off the tracks here. That was probably been the most surprising thing. You know, he does think it might be a little bit too late to put those guardrails into place, but I guess we'll know with time, Lauren.
Wow. All right, Jessica, thank you.